The following program is brought to you in living color.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wake me up. Good morning. Say what? Doing that thing you do.
Breaking my heart into a million pieces. I was having my own little deal right there. Sorry. It is just after the top of the hour, the 10th of January, the year of our Lord 2022. We are here for you today because that's what we do.
It's what we
were
do.
So ready for today's show that I hit Jimmy up about a half hour ago. Say, hey, we doing this fucking thing? We're Roy and Jimmy in the morning. Thanks for having us. I'm the Roy part. That's the Jimmy part. What's up, stud?
I am Jimmy. It's Roy and Jimmy in the morning. YouTube Live, Facebook Live, statewide, nationwide, worldwide, internet, blah, 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 blee, blee, blue. The 10th already of January. Just scooting on by old 2022. We got David Lesher with our Virginia weather report. 34 degrees and clear. Holy shit. God damn, is that your high? Because right now we are 48 degrees. Mostly sunny. Wind advisory, a high of 70.
We had a wind advisory today?
That's what the old weather service is saying right there. Wind advisory, Roy.
How did that one get by me?
Well, you know, Roy, it's almost that anniversary.
Oh. Yeah, that was, I think, the 16th.
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, I forgot all about that. Thanks for the reminder of the bullshit night that was.
You are very welcome. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone had a good week. We are just cruising on through. Yeah, Roy hit me up. I didn't put the old flyer out because sometimes it gets a little redundant. I'm like, okay, everyone should know by now.
Yeah, and I'm good with that.
It got to be about 7:30 last night. I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling it.
Well, I started.
Ariana asked, are you going to set up the studio? I'm like, It comes so quick. You know what I mean? And then Sunday comes and I'm like, am I prepared? Am I mentally prepared for this? And yeah, you know, Wendy and Fontana, no shit.
Well, no, wait a minute. Hold a minute. Shouldn't we get a report when it's not windy in Fontana?
I think that would be more of the news flash right there. Yeah.
Yeah, if it could be coming our way.
Yeah. We'll probably get a little breeze here and there. I mean, it is a big event on our side of town. That's for sure.
So I don't have any more trees that'll blow on the house. So I'm not completely concerned.
No, you shouldn't be, because that last year it kind of just it took care of it all in one shot.
Oof, boy, it did. Now the neighbor across the street, poor old Chris over there.
Yeah,
he's got that big old bastard that's like doodling right over his house, kind of.
Right.
Every time it blows, I guess his wife calls the city and goes, "Hey, you can ever look at this thing?" And they said they send somebody out. No, it's all good. What?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, the trees are so old around here that last time we had the wind come through a few weeks ago, behind me, there's some old trees like yours, the ones that went down, and you just hear this crash of a big branch coming down, just wha-bam. You're like, okay, well, I'm glad I don't live that close. Jeez.
Right? You got to be careful. Because what I understand is those, the big old eucalyptus trees.
Yes.
Better known as eucalyptus. They don't. The roots are too surfaced here because they don't water them properly.
Right. Because the roots search, Roy, for the nutrients.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if there's plus they're like hundreds of years old. They've been around.
Round, 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 round. I've been around. Little Beach Boy thing there.
I like it.
How was your week there, sir?
Well, it was pretty quiet. We had a cold come running through.
Yeah,
cold and flu season. Something we haven't experienced in a couple years. And we were up in San Jose for post Christmas, as I mentioned, and half that family went down. They was sick, and poor Ariana. Oh boy, whooped the shit out of her. Me, not so much. A little bit here, a little bit there. That feeling that it can go either way.
How's everyone today?
Progressively getting better. I'm fine. Just took a little something. Back to my Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. One shot in the morning, going, hey, well, let's see what happens. So I never went over the edge.
Okay.
Poor Ariana.
Ooh.
Boy, all up here, ear, the whole shot. And of course, we're all thinking, well, one of them sons of bitches got the COVID. Passed it on through. So Tuesday we went and got tested, and I'll tell you what, boy, they're really on top of it because we have no results still.
Well, what we've seen, I kind of texted you, is positive results are coming out quick. But negative, they're kind of like meh.
Yeah, fuck them.
I don't know if that's true.
Right. Well, the good news is everyone who in the old family squad there got tested. Everyone's negative, so which is fine. Didn't think I had it. Didn't think she had it. But at this day and age, you want to make sure. I mean, I got my mom, I got you, I got all these other people. I just want to make sure. Well, I'm past the fucking incubation period now, so whatever those results are, though, they shall lay down.
My favorite part of that whole conversation?
Huh?
You got me.
Aw.
You said, I got my mom, I got you. I got all wiggly inside.
Yeah, I gave you second billing right there, buddy. Even though this is how we communicate.
I know, right?
How about you, big man? How was your week?
Pretty good. Got to play. What did we do? Played softball Sunday. Thursday. That went really good. New season started up. I did get traded.
Oh, traded up, or you're just that schlub?
Well, I got
here. You take them.
The same organization.
Yeah.
Has 3 teams. 1 upper, which I didn't play in, and 2 in the middle division. And I got traded from one middle to the other.
Okay.
So, what did I do? I, just went 3 for 4, like 5 RBIs. And they're like, what the hell? I'm like, hey, trade me, fuckers. That's what happens.
That's my motivation right there.
Right. That was kind of fun. And they did play in right field. I wasn't happy about that. A lot of running. Not a fan.
Yeah, especially right field. Holy shit. They put you right to the test. All right, let's see what this guy can do.
Yeah. So woke up the next day. My good knee was bad.
Uh-huh.
A little tired of running around, so that was all right. And then I don't know what we did. Oh, Saturday we did a little 5K in the morning. Dawn got on the roller skates.
Right. Little roller boogie.
That was a lot of fun. I was afraid we're going to run into Bobby Oliver because I think that's her neck of the woods skate place, right?
That's right. Her and Leanne took her. They're the roller skaters.
So I kind of went back and looked because I thought I haven't seen any posts from her in a long time.
Right.
Is she breathing?
Oh,
are we not? Yeah.
Roberta there? Yeah. She posts here and there.
No. Bobby.
That's what I meant. I was being smart ass. Yeah, Bobby. Oh. Yeah, she'll post here and there. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I get it now. And then I went back and said, no, we're still friends. She's still posting. I guess we're just not in each other's algorithm anymore.
Right.
So I was concerned for a minute.
Well, not so much on Facebook, Instagram though. I see your stuff on Instagram.
Well, about my breakfast.
Nice.
Like you could come join me for it. So that was fun. Dawn only fell once.
Good.
Did get a little like a broken blood vessel on her thumb and her wrist. It's kind of blue and swollen, but she's fine.
Atta girl.
Right around. And yesterday, oh boy, I went out to wash my truck yesterday, and after I don't know what we did, don't remember. We were doing something in here anyway, and I thought, I'm going to find out where this. Before I wash it, I'm going to find out where the leak's coming from.
Right. Interior, right?
Yeah. So I pulled the headliner down.
Oh,
pulled it all down. Now I knew in my heart of hearts.
You thought it was the antenna.
It come from the antenna. So I'm looking at that antenna. I put water all over it. No leak. So then all of a sudden it ran down the little gutter on the roof rail.
Yeah.
It went down, hit the top of the windshield, just started dripping out. I said, well, I guess it's the windshield. So I can't fix that. Take it back there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fucking people. Frickin' people.
From 1 o'clock. And then then it was like, I don't want to wash the car. I did take the dash apart and fixed a couple dash lights I had in the center console. Huh?
Damn.
And then it was like, I'm done now.
Yeah.
So then my day, well, kind of earlier than that, but my day started earlier than that with Steeler football.
Oh, baby.
Oh, my God. I've never been so upset at a game that wound up in a game that my team did not play in.
Right.
I even sent Sean a message and said, just keep whooping their ass. If you guys tie, I'm going to freaking kill you.
Right.
Type of thing. For anyone who's not a football fan, the Chargers and the Raiders were playing. The winner of that, the Steelers already had to win. Indianapolis had to get beat by a 2 and whatever team.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 wins. That wasn't going to happen. That happened. The Steelers had to beat the Ravens. That wasn't going to happen. That happened.
Right.
Oh my God, they're going to playoffs. Unless the Chargers and the Raiders tie.
Right.
Raiders win, they go to playoffs. Chargers win, they go to playoffs. They tie, they both go, and the Raiders go home. I mean, the Steelers go home.
Right.
Oh my God. I had my cardio. I had my anger management. I had all my shit all done at one time. I couldn't, even at the end, Don's like, I can't believe, I said, I know. And every time I looked at someone scoring and the Raiders were doing good, I'm like, okay, they're up 4. I like 4.
Yeah.
Four is probably not a tie.
Yeah, you can't field goal a 4.
Right. And I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden it gets down towards the end and it's 15. I'm like, oh my God, it's a 2-point conversion and a touchdown.
Right. Doing all the math.
Now, with like a couple minutes left, LA decides to score a touchdown. Okay. And then go for 2, of course. And make it. Mother son of a bitch. And then they come back and score a touchdown with like 20 seconds left and tie it.
Oh, yeah.
Go to overtime. Field goal 1. Field goal 2. Now it's tied. Now, in my brain, all they have to do is just fuck around for 3 minutes.
Right.
And they both go.
Exactly.
Raiders have the ball. I'm thinking, what's going to happen? They're not going to try to hurt anyone. Why are they going to go for a win?
Exactly.
Why would you? I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
And then they start running the ball. I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna play little bitches. I can feel it.
Right.
And then, unbeknownst to me, they decided no. It was a turning point where LA called a timeout with like 30 seconds left. Why? Just let the clock run out. They were on defense, and they're gonna both go. And it was almost like the Raiders went, "You're calling timeout on us? Oh yeah? Well, watch this. Suck my butt. We're going to score." So that's what they did. They scored, and then now football talk is over. All we need to know is the Raiders are going, and good for them because they knocked those little bitches, the Chargers, off because they were little bitches.
Well,
and then Steelers are going.
Well, then you can't imagine my afternoon.
You went from a number 1 seed, number 1 or number 2?
I believe number 2, the Rams and the 49ers.
Yeah, you went from huge seed to what?
Yeah, exactly. First half dominating, second half just let it all fall apart. And as you can tell, as you know from the history, LA and San Francisco in this household, Jesus. And I'm very mellow yellow. I think I get more passionate when I'm watching the Dodgers, but I'm watching the Rams. That's good play. And then when they don't do well, like yesterday's half, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. You just let it. Oh, boy. Oh, gee, come on. That's me. Ariana screaming, hooping, and hollering. And, of course, we tied, too. 49ers come back amazingly. It was a really good game, actually. And we did the same thing. Tied. Niners got the coin flip. And, of course, they were just the second half just dominating. They were advancing. The yardage. Rams couldn't do shit. Yeah, it's just they totally shut down, which to me, I don't understand that with any playoff game, whether it be football or baseball, is when you're down that close, then that should be more of the aggression, more of the, you know what I mean? Get it done. And I never see that.
You would,
and
yes.
You're just laying down. There's no sideline action. There's no passion in it. You know what I mean? This is an important game. And it always just befuddles me because they make millions. Who gives a shit? They're like, we may go. We may not go.
Yeah, but they get extra if they go.
I know, but you don't see that on the field. You know,
yeah, I get it.
Especially when they get down. I want you hanging out of the dugout. I want you on the sideline screaming and hooping and hollering and cheer your boy on. You know, me and you, we played softball back in the day. And, I popped up. We got 2 out. Pick me up, Blue. Pick me up. We're everyone's just freaking rah, roo. Let's do this shit.
Man, I tell you, I don't. And that's why I was afraid that the Raiders and Chargers were just going to tie.
Right.
Because why do we want to get hurt? And I get it. We're both going to go to playoffs. Let's fucking dance.
Right.
That's set, hut. You put your right foot in. You put your
hokey pokey,
right?
That son of a bitch.
But I saw that. I think the Rams fell from a number 2 to a number 4. I think seed.
Yeah, it was.
Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's huge when you're talking about home field and the
you
things
for
can
sure.
do. And
well, it affects the whole schedule, not just yours, but everybody else's. Where's your advantage? Do you have a home field? Where do you play good? A team you're going to play. I mean, it's right down at the end on who you're going to play.
So,
and but Garoppolo came through, man.
And Don was laughing at me because I said, you know what? I didn't even know if I wanted to go. The Steelers go to playoffs,
right?
Because they're going to play Kansas City next week,
right? And
the Steelers are going to get their ass handed to them.
You'd rather have gone down at the wire instead of the first round out.
So they're going to get their ass handed to them. And here's what I don't want. Ben Roethlisberger is retiring. It looks like 99%. His last home game, he did win. This game, he beat the Ravens. Last one, and then they get beat by a stupid tie. It's always what if.
Oh, exactly.
I don't want his last game to be Ben got crushed through 5 interceptions and came off
murdered.
came off dragging his leg like fucking Quasimodo.
Right. Yeah.
Let's just go. Hey, look what he the comeback he had, and he got the last game, and he couldn't control the rest, and it's a great story to run off. And it's like, oh boy, that was one hell of a way to go out. Not let's take him out on a fucking cart.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, you almost made the playoffs. What a wonderful send off that would have been.
Right.
Instead of getting your ass handed to you.
Now you're gonna go over there and get freaking just, I mean, who knows? You got to play the game, right?
True.
But not look. It doesn't mean I'm not a fan. I am a fan. I'll be screaming and yelling. I'll be crying when they lose. I get it. But it just.
Well, I'm taking Arizona on Monday Night Football, and 49ers are against Dallas, so it looks good for them.
Looks good for
49ers, but Dallas is having a season, so we'll see.
But they're so hot and cold.
Right, exactly.
To me.
If the 49ers do what they did in the second half instead of the first half, I mean, they have defense, offense. I mean, they were just dialed in. Second half, they got that speech at halftime. That shit worked. So there you go. So, but basically, in our answer, all our teams are in. Sean, you, me, her, done.
Well, someone we know is not. I mean, Don, 49ers.
Right.
There's someone kind of in the local that not.
Who?
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, well, come on. The way she's been treating Sean, good for her. Get out of here.
Uh-oh, what happened? My screen just went black.
Yeah, you get the old smackdown. You got a loose connection there, buddy boy.
That was weird.
Not the first time you heard that.
Didn't do it that time. I must have cleared it up, fixed it. We got to see the lovely Sean Williams yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Came over some computer maintenance.
Oh, I see. Did he take care of that situation?
He did. He used his expertise, his charm, his debonair, and his striking good looks.
No.
To fix our computer issue.
No.
Yeah.
You just give it the old, the sexy side eye, and that shit was handled.
Know what he did? He reminded me of old Happy Days episode.
The Fonz?
With Fonz. He did one of these. He looked at it, put his little fingers on it, and went, hit the jukebox, started playing.
Nice.
we just aged ourselves. I'm growing a zit right here or something.
You're growing one. You shouldn't really grow one, or they come naturally.
No, it's growing. I'm
You're feeding it, harvesting it.
Yeah, I'm putting a little dirt, eggshells, coffee grounds on it, making sure it comes out right.
Do we gotta send you down the street to the pimple popper?
Maybe. Okay, this is where I'm weird in the brain. I don't want one being shown, but you ever want a big old boil of your own you could just explode somewhere? Weird.
What do you mean explode somewhere?
So you could you just kind of have, hey, I got this one right here, big old boil like this thing. You're like, it's almost there.
Right.
It's almost there. And then you kind of you get to the payoff and just go, bow!
Oh, gotcha. Dramatic. A dramatic ending.
Put a slow-mo camera on it so you can see the coming out. Good morning, everyone. Want some breakfast?
Hungry much?
Eat much. I thought there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I guess not because I forgot.
Well, football and zits. I mean,
what the hell?
We're often. Look at you. You're all dark again.
My screen just went dark again. I didn't beat on anything that time.
Now does it go there black? Goes again. Does it go black like nothing's on there?
Yeah.
Check your connection in the back. Maybe it's a little loose.
But my connection for what? It's just the camera that goes. And just the screen, not the other screen, stays bright.
Oh boy.
Bright.
Oh boy. Gonna be a short show.
What the hell? That was weird. All of a sudden, blink.
Gonna be a short show. Roy,
you know what's scary?
Roy.
Down here in the corner, I see.
Yeah.
It says your device needs to restart to install updates.
Ah, that's why. Updates again. That almost took you off the air last week.
Yeah, we're gonna pause it for a week. Okay, just make sure. I don't want you guys to miss this high quality show.
God damn
it! Update coming in. It's hot in here,
especially on National Oysters Rockefeller Day.
Have you ever had an Oysters Rockefeller?
I don't think I have. I don't know what that is. What is an Oyster Rockefeller?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Let's find out.
See what we got. Let's find out here. Oyster Rockefeller.
So you put half shell, breadcrumbs, lemon, red pepper sauce, and champagne.
Oh shit.
Panko breadcrumbs, lemon baby spinach, sea salt. So it sounds like you like fry them up a little bit.
Yeah, you really zhuzh them up.
Not just sucking them big snot rockets off of a shell.
Exactly. Ugh.
And they kind of look like, you build them in the shell too. So they're, it looks like an oyster salad inside the oyster shell.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay. Well, I don't think I need to have that.
National Clean Off Your Desk Day.
Oh, I did that the other day.
I used to love that. When I had my office, my shit would just get out of control, and you had that one half day. You just say, I got to take care of this. And oh baby, you don't even want to work anymore.
That's
so pristine and organized.
I had to do that Friday because the tornadoes were coming. The cleaning ladies. Oh, I said tornadoes. And Mom comes. We had tornadoes in Kingwood, Texas. They clean the house. Our tornadoes do not do that. Our tornadoes clean the house. Don't rip it down.
So Kingwood, Texas had some tornadoes. Well, you guys are in a nice little weather pattern there. Hurricanes, tornadoes. Jesus.
Fuck that. I mean, I hope you're all okay, but yeah, fuck that.
We just worry about an earthquake that we don't know when's coming. But when they say a tornado may hit you, you're just like, holy shit, what do I do? I just sit here? What do you get in the bathtub? Is that a tornado?
Yeah, I think so. But what if the bathtub's upstairs? It kind of makes sense. It just throws you across the way like a fucking rocket ship in a tornado.
Well, you're already in the air, so that you're just already going to be launched.
Yeah.
Hell of a ride, though.
No.
I'm sure the ride's great, so the landing gets a little tricky.
Yeah, I don't know about the ride, though. I mean, do you need a like seat belt? Oh my God, look at Art. 5 tornadoes between Saturday and Sunday.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Hey, why don't you guys come out over to Texas? It's beautiful. Fuck that.
We got some tornadoes, hurricanes. You're good. Keeps you on your toes.
No.
Keeps you on your toes.
I don't want to see an alligator flying by me or something. Picks up one from the Gulf down there in Louisiana and then throws her in your backyard.
You have the movie Twister. We have a cow. We got 2 cows. Nope, same cow.
Same cow.
Coming around.
It's National Cut Your Energy Cost Day. So, that's what's happening to my computer.
It's observing that day.
Trying to cut down my energy. Passed over your neighborhood.
There we go. Morning, Lisa.
Fuck that. You know, there's you could fix that. You could move out here. Come on out. We got a room.
It's true. You do have a room.
That'll fix it. Come on out. Bring your shit.
I have a half room.
Yeah, that'd be better than no room once a tornado hits it.
Exactly. And then, of course, the lovely convertible garage / print station / car maintenance repair center I have right here.
You know, I'm thinking right now you could just put a wall up or something. Hey, Lisa, a wall up or something in that upstairs area you have there. And guess what?
Greg Brady's room.
You have a loft.
Exactly. You know what's weird is you move into a house someone else has lived in, and then you see shit people have done. You're going, what were they doing here? You know, why would they do that? You know, you have those kind of things. Every time I've lived in a house, I always go, what the hell were they thinking? Here in my house, okay, this is the garage. Right over here is the wall to the house. Okay, Ariana's office, spare bedroom, all that's right here. And you know when they patch a wall or a hole, you see the square, and, you know, you see the fix of that wall. Right. Well, there is. You look at this wall here, and I'm going to glance over here.
All right. Let's take a peek.
I got an opening that you can't see it because of the pictures hanging.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's a knockout here, and it looks like it was a picture frame window right there going into the office. You're like, what the hell? And then if you look over here, looks like there was actually a doorway right here.
Huh.
And you're just like, what were they thinking? And then, you know, various holes where they ran wires and shit. I think maybe this was a CIA hideout or something. Secret doors and shit.
Probably what it was. I think you need to
and there was no shame in fixing them. They just plastered them up, and you can see the outlines pretty good. And you're just like, what were they? Because the door here goes right to the front door, which is where the office is. So right. What kind of immediate access did you need right here?
Right, because you can go right. Yeah, you're in.
you're in right there. So I just keep wondering, and I don't want to talk to the landlord. She don't care. She's fine. She goes, oh yeah, the other guy did this. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, the other guy did that. I mean, not just, paint the place. I mean, put in the upstairs loft here. Put in a bunch of lights in the closet, a bunch of lights in the office. The other guy did that. And I said, well, I want to put a bench in. She goes, do what you want. Don't go too crazy, but do what you want. I'm like, all right. So who knows what they did with that wall?
Makes you wonder.
Mom will stay with your dogs.
No, she wants to know if she can bring her dogs.
She has dogs too?
Yeah, she has dogs too.
Oh, Jesus. That would be a little furry at your place, buddy.
A little furry at our place.
Yeah.
Our landlord is pretty cool, except we wanted to knock down a wall. She didn't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, you get close. You get close there.
We were gonna make her place. The little pony wall we've talked about. That's the one we were gonna knock down between the dining room and living room area. It would just make it space. So big.
Yeah.
And she's like, she was getting ready to do the floors. So I tell you what, we'll knock it down. We'll have, if you don't want us to do it, we'll demolish it because it's pony wall.
Yeah, not a load bearing. It's just some of them hip walls.
Yeah. And if you are uncomfortable, we'll have the same guy that did the ceiling up there finish the wall, so you won't be able to tell.
Right.
We'll have him drywall it, just if she didn't trust me, and then when you put the floor down, you just be perfect.
Right. Just blends right in.
Not a fan.
She's like, I don't think so. But thanks for checking in, buddy. Start getting your eviction papers ready. What are they doing in my house?
I would also get rid of, don't tell Dawn this. I'd get rid of the arches. We have those arches, that like there's a
right.
arch. I would get rid of those arches and just go all the way up to the ceiling square.
Oh,
so
baby.
It would look more open, right?
Exactly.
But
now they call that open concept.
Yeah. We used to be, I don't know, it was probably something half freaking Spanish arch before. Not anymore.
Sure.
Not anymore.
Well, it's like my kitchen. I can't put a huge refrigerator in there. I think I told that story.
Yeah,
I did not know that until I tried to.
Well, it was a good
and
shot.
You're like, well, why isn't an apartment size opening in a house? But then this place was built in the 80s, and we didn't have big open concept and huge ass appliances. Everyone was like, here's your kitchen. Oh, they need a bathroom. Put it over there. These days, everything open concept, huge double fridges, chefs, ovens and stoves.
That's a problem with our society right there, Jimmy.
I'm telling you. That's why I have a fridge in the garage, because it was about that much too big.
It's all that abundance everyone wants.
Right? Overabundance. Too much, people.
Back off a little bit.
Calm your shit down.
Yes. Remember back in the day where you sat around a radio?
I would love a huge recession to hit right now, just so people can be at home crying, going, I can't get in and out. Jesus. I was 15 cars in line last week, but now I got to make my own food.
I got to make my own food.
I got to make my own food for pennies on the dollar.
It's true.
It's true. It's very true.
It's true.
Society, you sons of bitches.
I saw this, made me laugh. Made me think of you and I.
It
says men should not write advice columns. Did you see that?
I did not see that, but
okay.
I don't know why. I saw someone post that never take advice. Said never take a relationship advice from someone who's been divorced. And I have to differ on that. I would think that's some good advice.
Yeah.
I was in. What was war like? I was in the trenches, baby. I was in the trenches. It was hell, or it was great. You know what I mean?
Whatever it was.
I think experience is something to do. Of course, after my divorce, I wanted everyone to get a divorce. I almost provoking divorces because that's the kind of guy I am. Like our buddy John's been married forever. A lovely wife, Robin, but after my divorce, I can't believe what Robin did. Blah blah blah. I go fucking leave her. That was my answer to everybody. Yeah, fucking, you should get out of there.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
Oh yeah, it's hell. You should go.
You should, yeah, I
Wait.
feel you. What?
That's not what I wanted to hear from you, Jimmy. Well, then you're talking to the wrong guy.
The wrong gentleman.
You're talking to the wrong. I can't believe this. I go. Oh, really? That's bullshit. Get out of there.
You don't need to deal with that.
Yeah. So I would say don't take our advice immediately. Give it about 6 months to stew on it, and then start talking to Jimmy.
So this one made me laugh. Dear John, hope you can help me. The other day, I set off at work, leaving my husband in the house watching TV. My car stalled and then broke down a mile down the road. And I had to walk back and get my husband's help. When I got home, I couldn't believe my eyes. He was in our bedroom with the neighbor's daughter. I'm 32, my husband's 34, and the neighbor's daughter is 19. We've been married for 10 years. When I confronted him, he broke down and admitted they've been having an affair for the past 6 months.
Hey.
He won't go to counseling, and I'm afraid I'm a wreck, and I need advice urgently. Can you help, please? Sincerely, Sheila. Here's the answer from Dear Sheila. A car stalling after being driven a short distance can be caused by a variety of faults in the engine. Start by checking there's no debris in the fuel line. If it's clear, check the vacuum pipes and hoses on the intake manifold. Also check all grounding wires. If none of these approaches solves the problem, it could be just that the fuel pump itself is faulty, causing low fuel delivery pressure to the injectors. I hope this helps, John.
We're here to talk about your car warranty.
Oh my God. I
That's
made me laugh.
funny.
I read that and it really made me freaking giggle. I was like, oh shit. It's funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Your problem is this. Jimmy used to be a boss.
Yes.
Well, you still are a boss.
Oh, I am not even close to being a boss.
No, you're a boss. Like not boss, like running, you know what I mean? I'm just a boss. Never mind.
Never mind. Where were you going with that? I used to be a boss.
Georgia. Wow. I have a daughter with that name. You think I can get it out? A Georgia auto repair shop owner is accused of retaliating against a former employee by paying the workers final wages, $915, in the form of more than 91,000 oil-soaked pennies.
Oh, that fucking guy.
The ex-employee of AOK Walker Auto Works, Andreas Flatten, may have the richest revenge in the end. The federal government decided with Flatten, who had filed a complaint with the state labor regulations in January 2021 after he said he resigned from the auto shop. How can you make this guy realize we're making a disgusting example? So anyway, they're actually coming back after the owner. So it started out as like, haha, watch this.
Right.
It's actually by law, worker engagement with the U.S. Department of Labor protected. It's a protected activity. They actually can't do that because it's harassment. Ooh. Now, I've seen a story since then that now this guy, because of where he left him, I guess he kind of dumped him. He had to put him somewhere in his driveway. It stained his driveway as well.
Oh, oil soaked, yes.
Now he's getting in trouble for that as well. So someone that thought it was very funny is now turning into thing. Now, I heard Jack Roush. We know Jack Roush, correct?
Race car guy. Yeah.
Jack Roush has always been a big Ford guy. And he walked to the parking lot and saw one of the people there had a Japanese make vehicle.
Okay.
And wanted to know, who was it? Found out who it was when they got their paychecks. He paid them in yen.
Hilarious and a dick move at the same time.
Both, right?
Right.
Here's your payment. What's this? Well, you bought your car from Japan. Here's your payment. Maybe you can help make a car payment with it. Paid him in yen. Made me laugh. So
yeah,
see, dick move, 91,000 pennies is a lot.
Now, see, revenge. See, I'm not into revenge. I would love to do revenge sometimes, but it always backfires. I'll end up being the guy with the stain in that dude's driveway, and my repercussions would be worse than the revenge I'm going after.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is, and sometimes it feels like a really good idea.
Yeah.
And then after you're like, oh man, that was, oof, I didn't mean that to happen.
Yeah. Every time you're like, "Ooh, I know how to get this son of a bitch," and it always backfires. Either that, or I feel extremely bad, but I just never go into revenge mode. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Can you believe what they're saying about? Yeah, all right, fine. Because every time, like I said, if I bring it up, and it never makes it better. I don't even feel better about it. It always makes it worse.
It does, because the dick move.
Yeah, it's like Ariana said, I'm level 5. Right. It's like, all right, fine. Do you think that was fair? They did that to you? No, not at all. What are you gonna do about it? You can't change it. There you go. Be the bigger man. Higher road. Blah blah blah. All that shit.
Higher road.
Yeah. But yeah, when I was going through a lot of shit a few years ago, I was like, and then every time I try to retaliate or answer up to it, just always blew up in my face. Like, okay, fuck it, whatever. I'll be over here.
And that's what bugs me is I just feel bad if I try that.
Right. Well, you end up feeling bad, but then you're like, every time you're like, even if you're justified in that revenge move or that retaliation or the response, it still fucks you over.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, all right, fine, all right. I heard you, universe. Fine. I'll be right over here.
I kind of like that what you just said. Except I don't like the music you played, but I do like what you just said.
Threw you off there.
I was in the middle of a sentence. I mean, are you retaliating against me for something?
I'll get you, you son of a bitch.
Is that Countdown what you're doing time. There? I mean, we often wonder, it's early in the year, but it's 355 days away from January 1st, 2023. That's going to be on Sunday. It's 8,536 hours, 512,176 minutes, or 30,730,573 seconds. Till Sunday, January 1st, 2023, on Chikumunga time. It's 355 days, 16 hours, 19 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Cinco.
Which is cool. That means New Year's Eve is going to be a Saturday night.
Ooh, party time.
And then, now wait a minute. Is there something about the New Year's parade not ever being able to be on a Sunday, right? Which means we won't get the parade on a Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. New Year's, the Rose Parade is going to be on a Monday.
Aha, I see.
One of them rare days.
I thought I remembered something about that. There's and you've seen her, I think. Have you seen that lady? It's been on TikTok. This guy is on with his she has a heavy accent.
Okay.
And they put in subtitles of what she's trying to say.
Okay.
And she makes me laugh. This is like one of the calmest ones because sometimes she talks shit and she gets mad, and it makes me giggle.
Oh, the Asian lady.
The Asian lady.
Yeah,
it makes me laugh.
Yeah, you did a quick clip on that a couple weeks ago.
Was that the workout one I did?
I don't know. It made me laugh at first, but then it kind of seems like it's fake.
I don't know if it is because I don't know if you could fake it that good. But you know what? I think I played this one. Now I didn't want to play it. So forget the setup.
I don't even want to do it no more.
I think I did.
I just got my test results.
And?
I am not the father.
You?
Oh, no. Wait. Not detected. So I didn't have it. You are not the father. Thank God.
Well, there you go.
There you go. I already knew that, but thanks so much, you dumb sons of bitches.
Well, and that goes back to the deal where, a no result is
exactly, yeah.
An Air France traveler from New Hampshire opens the luggage to find the Christmas gifts were replaced with dog food.
With dog food?
That's what happened to Air France traveler Gina Sheldon of New Hampshire. The Christmas gifts stored in her luggage were gone and replaced with other items, including bags of dog food. She told Fox television stations she did all her holiday shopping during the 11-day trip overseas around Thanksgiving. It wasn't her best year, so the gifts were also a way of saying thank you to people.
Right.
She said everything seemed fine when she picked up her checked bag following her flight. They were even scanned through customs, she added. However, when I opened my luggage, all of the gifts were gone and replaced with individual plastic bags filled with food, dirty t-shirts, and empty French fry Oh, and empty French body product containers.
Damn.
Among her missing items were clothes, belts, wristlet bags. I don't know what that is. Oh, I guess a little bag you carry, like a clutch.
Clutches. Yeah.
Christmas ornaments, kitchen utensils, and photos. So she immediately called Delta, through which she booked her seat on the Air France flight, but getting through wasn't easy. She claims to have been a whole 20 hours trying to reach a live person.
Oh, yeah. That seems about fair. Yeah.
It says, Delta told Fox, we apologize for the customer's experience following the Air France flight 334. We have affirmatively connected with our partners at Air France and the customer to find a resolution. So, as of Friday, she received 75,000 miles, which she noticed less than equivalent of her ticket purchased. She has yet to receive any reimbursement for her items.
So it sounds like somebody took the shit out and then tried to balance the weight back.
Yeah.
So that's an inside job right there.
Yeah. So Fox reached out to Delta again on Friday, and they got an updated response. Said, we apologize for this customer's experience with baggage. Despite an otherwise pleasurable experience, we've been in contact with the customer to offer fair compensation as additional token of our apology for the experience she had while flying our partner Air France.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you're fucked. I mean, 75,000 miles, that sounds like a lot, but she was in France. How far is it from there?
And she said that it's not the equivalent of her actual ticket, right?
Right.
Her purchasing, when you purchase a ticket, you get a certain amount of miles because you purchased that ticket. It's all based on destination, cost, all that. Right. So her compensation wasn't even equal to that situation.
Correct.
Jesus. Yeah, that was inside job, man. They were balancing the weight on that one. So she had her little check-in, and her bag was like 47 pounds, 50 is a charge. And so they said, well, she's going to notice that, or someone was like on meth, you know how they get all sketchy and shit.
Uh-huh.
All right, someone grab some dog food. They're going to know it's lighter. And they happen to have a shit ton of dog food right there.
It's just like, let's just throw the dog food. Well, I want to know what happened to the dog food someone thought they were bringing home.
Well, they took that out of the other bag
right.
and just start transferring shit over.
I mean, did someone else's bag have a dead dog in it because the food was gone? I mean, this thing could get ugly.
Right. There's a whole chain, this crime spree in France. Them dirty French with their cigarettes and their little mustaches.
Moustache.
You know, we talked about with our advancing age, Roy.
Hey.
I think we talked about this last week. You know, our fart control's a little minimal. Yeah. It's minimal, right? It just, it falls out.
Been a lot more lately.
Yeah, and we try to explain it to our brother halves, you know, and the world that, hey, it just happens.
Right.
Happens to the best of people.
Uh-oh.
Well, I saw this clip the other day, Roy.
Oh, boy.
It happened to...
I love today's show already.
It takes us to... It happened to this person that takes us to... We're regular guys. We weren't bullshitting you people. We're not pigs.
Oh.
We're fans of this guy. I think you can talk for both of us. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's doing a little workout with the Miami Dolphins last week.
Oh.
And he's just being a regular guy, being Will Smith.
Yeah.
Watch this.
You guys you have showered?
Went too far.
Here we go. Doing a workout with
Up
the
on me.
That's fantastic. And since we got our upper body,
Wait for it.
Pull-ups. Yeah. We want to make sure we get full range of motion. Oh, sorry about this. Sorry about this. You get the other side. You guys have showers in here? We do.
Let's
Will
do it again.
Smith,
Come on, Jimmy. No, you got to do it again.
That we're regular dudes, everybody.
I'm like, oh, sorry. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
And since we got our upper body,
Wait for it.
Pull-ups. Yeah. So I'll make sure we get full range of motion.
Oh, sorry about this. Sorry about this. Excuse me. Get the other side.
Oh my God.
You guys have showers in here?
Regular Joe's. Look at that, Roy.
Yeah. Dude, that is the best. I could put that on loop.
Yeah. Are we not human? It's what normal people do. And he didn't, and it wasn't one of ours. I don't know about you, but when they fall out, they're just like these little, it's like, oh, sorry. This guy let one. How did he not know that baby was in the chamber?
Oh my God. Dude, that's like the best.
Yeah, that thing was in the chamber ready.
It just took me down I just looked up the Dancing with the Stars fart. Made me laugh. And then it took right down that rabbit hole. 10 funniest farts on live TV.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. 5-year-olds are back in control again.
Sorry, moms.
How come it won't?
But it's on live TV, so it's not like we're giggling. We're just regular people. That's all we're saying.
And here's the bad thing is I don't even know if this is good or not.
We're here to discover together, Roy. That's why
that's
why 5 to 10s of people like us and watch us.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, is it? Now we got to share. There it is. Let's go full screen, of course. Oh boy.
Funniest farts on live TV.
As I am.
Do you take your clothes
Yes,
off?
you are. I can't say.
Do you-
Excuse me.
That's a great fart.
do you take your clothes off?
It's a great fart. It's a great accidental fart. It's a perfect fart. Just a little.
His face. Oh shit.
That was a perfect.
Say.
Do you-
Excuse me.
Is it something to do with wind?
Do you just
Yes,
pass?
Did you just
I
shut
had,
then?
I had a big curry last night. Excuse me.
Is this what you've
No, no,
not for trumping? You've just
No,
got
crap
crap
on
wind.
yourself. Sorry,
Keep talking.
Do you know? I have no idea. I don't know. Okay,
I've
well, we
not-
give up on that one. It's got nothing to do with the trumping, but it is censored. So let's find out who he is.
That was a great fart.
See you later. More than 2 million people in the UK have put money into Irish banks, often attracted by good interest rates. But the news that Ireland's economy is in crisis has left many worried about what will happen to those savings.
Thank goodness Paul Lewis from Radio 4's Money Box is here
Hold on a minute. He didn't even stop, and she looked like, "What the hell just happened?"
to help us through
Look
all
at this guy
this.
can't hold it together.
He's done.
Oh shit!
Nominated for Best Actress.
Yeah.
Several Golden Globes.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the first stories that really talks about our experience post 9/11, and it's our identity was really questioned, and I think it explores that in a really smart way.
I was going to say.
Oh, excuse me. I think I just blew a little frog out of there. Talking about the safety of the nation. As you see it, your character sees it, it's in her hands, and she's kind of loony tune.
Oh, not even kind of. As her insanity escalates, so does her ability to actually suss the problem out.
There's a relationship
Is she gonna do it
which
again?
is complex.
Even when she suspects him of being a terrorist, she's starting to.
Okay, I'm gonna put the last in there. I don't know why.
De una vez aprovecho para decir que no, que sí me gusta, por supuesto, soy de Guadalajara, me encanta el tequilita, un vinito tinto para una carne, como el buen comer, tequilita, un vinito tinto para una carne,
Foreign
como
farts.
el buen comer,
Look at her.
tequilita, un vinito tinto para una carne, como el buen
She,
comer.
she
pero
pushed it
me
out.
cuido muchísimo porque no me gusta perder la razón.
Pues no, hay que.
Wait a minute. Watch her lift.
Tequilita, un vinito tinto para una carne, como el buen comer. Tequilita, un vinito
Got
tinto
air.
para una carne, como el buen comer. pero me cuido muchísimo.
All right,
No,
let's go.
o sea,
Nu är det slut för den här veckan, men ni ser oss på måndag igen. Hej då! Men, oj, gud. Hej då! Men, oj, gud. Men ni ser oss på måndag igen. Hej då! Men, oj, gud. Jesus.
Look at she can't hold together now. Let's go. Let's go.
Me, I doubt it. Anyway, next week is we're doing something around here called. Next week is I doubt it. Anyway, next week is we're doing something around here
Regis' face.
called
What is this
Kelly's Thanksgiving's Secrets Revealed.
You just end up knowing that if you turn your head away, he's going to try to put something over on you, slip something in.
Yeah.
And you end up participating and say, just a minute now, he's going to do something. I understand what he's up to now. And you really start to watch what's happening. That's the other thing about the humor is you have to pay attention to it.
Sounds a great film too. Sounds a great film to work on. Well, we'll chat more.
Anything you want to say, go ahead.
We'll chat more later on. Stay with us.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Pull both knees in.
Uh-oh.
And pull your forehead in. Grab hold to your shins and give yourself a rock up. Okay, let's. Let's and give yourself a rock up. Okay, let's.
I wouldn't own up to it.
Discussion?
Madam President?
Yes.
I move to add emergency clause.
Second, adding emergency clause.
And discussion? Mayor? Would you like to?
That's a first.
That was classic.
Oh, number one.
Oh, wait.
Mayor? Would you like to?
That's a first.
The agreement for architectural daylighting.
Oh shit. They can't hold together.
I'd be done.
Well,
Can't make this stuff up. This is a revolving loan that comes from community development block grant money. We've been working on this with the state for literally months.
She can't even do
It's
it.
been passed through the county.
Jesus.
We'll wait.
We'll wait.
You know, long after we're gone, they're still going to be discussing. We ought to have a reset.
Oh, number one.
Number
I'm gonna
one.
be good.
Programma's op televisie.
Gaat goed, Tina?
Ja. Jawel.
Oké. Ja? Ja, zeker.
Ja?
Pak even die beginpresentatie was goed. Ik pak die laatste vraag maar even op.
Ja.
Ja?
Sorry, ja.
Even
Oké. Niemand minder dan John van de Heuvel. John, hi. Mijn eerste vraag aan jou. Wat vind jij nou, naast jouw eigen programma, de beste misdaadprogramma's op televisie?
Ja, dat is toch het programma wat eigenlijk al jarenlang op de Nederlandse televisie te zien is. Het programma van Peter R. de Vries.
Ja.
Het is natuurlijk een beetje concurrent van me, maar ja, op zich. Ja?
Oh, jongens.
Oh no, she shit
Nou,
Ik heb een ongelukje. Ik ben...
Oh no.
She shit herself.
Oeh.
Oh.
Nou, waardeloos zeg. Zo.
Wow.
Ik denk dat je dat even kan afschrijven. Dit. Wow.
Jesus Christ. I like more of the subtle ones.
Yeah, that was a little. There's a whole rabbit hole of farting on TV. It's the best.
See, and that lady couldn't even hold together. So moms, when we're giggling like little schoolboys, shame on us, but damn it, it's funny. And foreign farts. All right, 8:01.
That took us, yeah.
We're coming back.
No, maybe.
It's been so long since I've seen her face. You say she's doing fine. I still recall a sad cafe. How it hurts so bad to see her cry. I didn't want to say goodbye. Send her my love, every day. Send her my love. Roses never fade. Send her my love. Same hotel, same old room. I'm on the road again. She needed so much more than I could give. We knew our love could not contain. Broken hearts can always mend. Send her my love, every day. Send her my love. Roses never fade. Send her my love. Calling out her name, I'm dreaming. Reflections of her face I
Hey, Roy. You're on mute.
I was waiting for the end of the song.
Oh, I'll start fading it down a little bit. See,
Jesus Christ, that one takes forever.
I know. That's why I started. There you go. Here you go. Here's your big ending.
Sorry.
It sounds like art when he does something good. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Oh man, welcome back to Roy and Jim in the morning here at 9 after. I'm sorry.
You're sorry,
but the fart talk's probably over.
Doggone it.
Maybe.
You know, I looked up things not to do during a tornado.
Oh,
things to avoid.
This is big.
Things to avoid doing.
I like it.
You know, since we have our Texas constituents, it says things to avoid doing during a tornado. Not taking tornado warnings seriously.
Yeah. Well, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's like bullshit. No, it says don't look out the window.
Okay.
Which takes all those TikTok videos out.
Okay.
Do not open the windows of your house.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah, like open everything up. Let the air come in. Don't try to outrun it.
Well, no, wait a minute. I thought you were supposed to open the windows so you don't get internal pressure in the house and the house doesn't explode or something.
Now, see, that made sense to me. You kind of let it go through.
Okay.
It's like a summer breeze.
Okay.
And it says, do not take cover underneath an overpass.
Wait, I thought that was another one.
Now, see, I've seen enough videos where that saved their asses.
Where you climb up in that little crawl space area?
Yeah.
Where the cement hits?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. It says here, the safest place to be during a tornado when you're outside. If you're outside when the tornado approaches, find shelter, Roy. If there's no shelter, go to a low-lying area such as a ditch or a ravine and lie flat. Protect your head and neck with an object or with your arms.
Wait a minute. You're just going to lay flat in the middle of the fucking yard?
And avoid areas with many trees. So, make sure you're somewhere flat in the high plains of the Midwest, if you will.
Who wrote these questions? List?
What happens if a tornado picks you up?
And hold on a minute. All right, tell us.
It says probable answer. This is all assumption. Probable answer is that they would be hit by debris several times, probably dying in the process. Okay, well, try not to do that.
Fucking matter then, right?
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. What causes most deaths in a tornado? Flying debris.
Okay.
That makes sense. Get hit with a car. I mean,
yeah. Who did that? Who did that bit? Was it Ron White? I think did.
Yeah.
Where the guys all fit and they're having all the tornado or the hurricanes down there in Florida.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm in great shape. This old dude, I'm in great shape. I can't. He goes, yeah, but you get hit by a fucking car. I don't care what kind of shape you're in, right?
Yeah, you're not the Hulk right there.
Right.
Thank God we don't have to worry about tornadoes.
No, we just get hammered by an earthquake. We don't know what's coming, so we can't plan for it. I mean, we're supposed to plan for it, but during that part of happening, and then it's over.
Well, really, and the majority of earthquakes we get are very, very small, but the big ones are usually out and about, and just try not to be in a liquor store when the wine rack goes down.
And wine rack.
It's always a great shot in the liquor store or the grocery store.
He goes, "Whoa."
When all the wine just starts going pow, 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 pow. So, did you do all of that, Art? Mom, did you try to outrun it? Did you try to go see it?
I mean, a part of you don't. I mean, I know it could be ugly, but part of you, don't you just kind of want to see part of it?
Yeah, exactly. I definitely going to go to the window
and go, hey, what's that all about?
It says, seek a small interior room or hallway on the lowest floor possible. Stay away from doors, windows, and outside walls. Stay in the center of the room and avoid corners because they attract debris. Man, you got to try and remember all that shit.
So you can't not in corners.
Not in corners, no.
All right.
So where would you go in your house right now, Roy? What would be the center of your house? Tornado's coming. What are you doing?
Maybe I pull something out of Sean's book and just get naked and lay next to the dog. So when I die, they're gonna go, "What the fuck was happening?
What the hell was going on here?"
Right. Right. No. I don't even know. I mean, no idea. What I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't want to go outside.
No.
I would probably go over like next to the bar area.
Mm-hmm.
And this probably is a bad thing. I would take the whole family behind the bar and close the door, so I'm in that little thing behind the bar. And what would happen is the tornado would come, lift up that heavy freaking bar thing, and probably impale and kill us all. And they'll say, "Why did they go over there?" I don't know.
Right.
But
downstairs bathroom. That's a good one. Let's see here. What am I good? Let's see here. She goes, I put my dogs in the bathroom, closed the door for Dawn and Angels in these dog in washroom.
But they're
closed the door. But before I did, I slept and fell and hit my head. Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just that's exactly what would happen to me. I would fall and break my leg. Downstairs bathroom. Let's see. In this place,
no, I wouldn't want to go in there because that's where the cat box is. Then I'd probably get
flying
Tootsie Rolls in my freaking mouth and ear and shit.
Plus all the litter in the air. Oh yeah. That's a lot of feline urine.
So I'm thinking the bar area for a couple reasons. One, it feels like it's a little cool little cove right there, right?
And do you have a high ceiling there too?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm in that little thing. I'll close the door behind me. It ain't gonna help anything, but I have I'm in a little area, but yet I can like peek up.
Yeah.
Take a peek, see what's going on. Oh, get out. And then, two, if it gets too crazy, we got all the alcohol we could ever need right there.
Oh God, yeah. And even if those are bashing around you, you're gonna get a couple sips.
Right. So we could have a couple drinks of that. Maybe we get impaled in the neck by a piece of shard of glass.
Right.
And we've got to perform a little surgery right there. We could always pour the Bull Run whiskey on the side of your head and sterilize it before we stitch you up.
Okay.
We got a
alcohol IV going on.
We got a sink right there.
Mm-hmm.
That we could, if we got to do something, we got a sink. I don't know what we got to do. Yes. Well, I guess if we had to hop on it, we were there for a few days. We got trapped. We could use the sink for a shitter. Right.
If needed. Yeah.
Yeah. If needed. Right. I've got the Showtime rotisserie in there.
Okay.
So in the event, a flying bird gets caught in it and gets impaled and we're stuck, plug it in and we could have a little something to eat.
Well, in that bar area there, Roy, the refrigerator is really just on the other side.
Yes.
So I think you kind of, even with just an arm, you kind of, make your way through and, crack the door open, grab something.
And here's one reason why women live longer than men in most cases. Dawn, better than liquor bottles hitting us. Probably a point.
Yeah, okay.
Exploding bottles all over the place. That'd be good. I'll look like Bruce Willis and Die Hard with no shoes on, with my feet all cut up.
The windows. Shoot the windows.
Yes. So I don't know. That's where I'd go. So apparently Dawn would live and I would die.
Sure, she'd have a couple little cat farts and cat nuggets in her hair, but I think she'd be all right.
She'd come out shaking her head like, she was somewhere. She'd shake her head like, whoo, that was a bad one. And I'm over there.
Let's see. So your mom fell asleep.
I think
During
she
her
said
sleep, fell and hit her head. And
I
then
think she said slipped, as she meant. I think.
Oh, I slipped and fell. Oh, Jesus Christ. You were in full panic mode right there.
Like this. Ah!
I would stop and grab my toe while the tornado still hit me, going, my fucking toe.
That's what I was yelling at Kylie through the whole her lockdown, quarantine, COVID.
Yeah.
Every time she'd come out of the room with her mask on and, not touch anything. And she tried to, and I just start yelling, "Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo," make sure she stayed away. I felt like Donald Sutherland in what was that movie? When they came out of the pods.
Oh, Body Snatchers.
Body Snatchers at the end when he goes, bah! That's what I do with Kylie. Gokoi, gokoi, gokoi.
You got the cooties, man. Too much glass in the bathroom. Yeah, true. Mirrors and all that.
Yeah, but see the shower doors are safety glass.
Right.
So they're just little nuggets. They're not going to hurt you. No, I don't know about slippery. I don't know. In the shower, the tub, maybe.
I think the center of this place would be the coat closet.
That's
the
place.
Center of the house. Nice little compact area.
I wouldn't want the coat closet because I'm not saying your coat closet. I'm saying all coat closets have that distinct smell.
Like mothballs, like Grandma Marie's place.
I wouldn't want to be in that coat closet going, ooh. Could someone fart and freshen it up a little bit?
Oh, I definitely would shit my weight in gold, but I mean that's the center of the house. This nice little pocket. I think that'd be the place to be if a tornado came through here.
You know what I'd do? I'd run outside and jump in the boat.
Just take off.
And we just hang on. Put on our life vests in case it drops us in the ocean.
Right.
You know, I got the radio in there because I'm in the air. Hey, we're flying over Fontana right now.
It's true. That'd be the ultimate weather report right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's the deal. I don't even know where I go. I don't even want to think about it. I remember my mom saying one time when I asked her about tornadoes and hurricanes and all that stuff and earthquakes.
Right.
And I don't know if she's changed her tune, but at the time she said the worst part, I mean, you know, if it hits your house, it's bad.
Right.
She said the worst part about the hurricanes and the tornadoes and all that shit is because they tell you they're coming.
Right.
And you have the anxiety going, oh my God, the storm's going to be here next Wednesday. Oh my God. We've got 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1. Boom.
In
now it lasts
an
2
hour.
days. Right.
In an hour. It's coming.
Now, when you have earthquake, I could be here sitting here scratching my nerds. And then all of a sudden, boom, I don't know what's coming.
Exactly.
So the buildup, I think, would be bad.
Right. The anticipation of how bad can it be?
I think that would be bad. It's kind of like you know, when back in the day when people got beaten by their parents, you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
That was worse than getting smacked.
Exactly. The anticipation, the
Man,
not knowing.
My stomach would get all, I think about it. That's what I should have done if I knew then. Right before I got like right in the backswing, just ready to go, just burp. That would have broken the tension, right? Broken the tension.
So let's see here. Let's see. So mom slipped, fell, tornadoes coming, all hell breaking loose. Figured this is where the chalk outline is going to be. It's over. I done messed up now.
I don't know. I've had a liquor bottle thrown at me, Don. I don't think it's that bad. I don't know about all the ones we have, but I've been hit by a bottle. Of course, that probably explains a lot with my mental state.
Sure. I've taken a couple liquor bottles to the melon.
Yeah. Big like 5-cell mag light or 6-cell mag light to the side of the head once. Explains a lot.
Jesus Christ, Roy.
Well, you know, when you're a brawler back in the day, that shit happens.
Please, no fear.
Yeah, that was not a that was not a good night. Some bitch snuck up on me, just right.
Oh, really? Did you get? Was this Arizona days or just Roy being?
No, that
Roy?
was here. That was high school days.
Oh, baby, god damn.
Yeah.
Between the football hits, the liquor bottles to the face,
knocked in a big, the big tall lockers. Caved one in with my skull.
Jesus.
Just because.
Yeah.
Wham, until I knocked it in and then ended up with a concussion and I was out for 2 weeks. Coach was not happy.
No, your coach wasn't happy. Your mom was upset, but your dad was thinking, this idiot. Jesus.
Woke up the next morning like this. I was fine that night. Woke up in the morning. Oh, can't move my neck and the room is spinning. What's going on here? I'm a little concussed.
Yeah, so you felt like you were in a tornado.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happened.
That's true.
That's fell, hit my head, and jacked my melon up just not too many months ago.
No, that's true. Right there.
Thank God for the Aflac, $650. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah. Jimmy, that's that guy's name right there. He
You recognize me?
I couldn't remember your name. It's like, well, wow, that guy right there.
You can't say Georgia. You can't say Jimmy.
I hit my I smacked my head with a baseball bat in front of Wig.
I remember that. I was there for that one.
So I'll hit you with this bat, and I took it from him and just went smack.
And now what?
And now what? And he went, ooh.
And we both were like this. Okay. And then I just looked at Ron. It's your move.
Now what? No, never mind. Let's have a beer.
Smoke and just let you know I'm with him. So that bat goes both ways, buddy.
Yeah, the trunk of the car. I just did that the other day, right? I got a new one, right?
Jesus.
Where's that? I don't even remember what side. My whole head's numb, so it doesn't matter. Right here. So this is this one. And then I smacked it the other day when Dawn and I were at I don't know where. I'm like, God, bless it. And I was holding it. And then I had a napkin just stuck to my head for the, a little bit of blood. And then she looks at me, and now instead of having this one, I now have a T. So I have both.
So you're doing the alphabet on your head.
What the fuck? I hit my head a lot. Well, when you got a head this size,
it's in the way.
Yeah.
Worst head injury I did two. I went through a doorway. It's where I was working before, and I was going from one room to the other. I was in a hurry, so I opened the door to go through the doorway, and the door stopped on my foot because I was in a hurry.
Uh-oh.
And I went side of the face right into the door. Went down for a few. That was a hard hit, but the hardest hit I ever had. It wasn't, and it had nothing to do with distance and how far I fell into this object. It was the shortest distance. I was probably 3 inches away. It was when I was screen printing.
Uh-oh.
Got those screens, and they're aluminum. And you know how they are. They're angled this way, and your head's like right next to it. So I'm lining up a shirt, and one of them surprise sneezes came just out of the blue, just wham. Well, it was just enough to go wham, and I hit like that. Oh shit, dude! I was out for about an hour. I hit so freaking hard in a 3-inch movement area. Had a lump and everything.
I seem to remember another one when you were screen printing that wasn't a long distance.
You took me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Big Roy here. This is Roy back in the day. We used to work together, and it was a fun place to work. And Big football Roy, he's cracking everyone's backs.
Oh yeah.
Here, Roy would say, "All right, you stand there, arms folded like this." Roy came up behind you, grabbed your elbows, I believe it was, gave you that quick little and crack. So I think you did a couple dudes, and then everyone's like impressed. So you're just everyone's lining up for Roy's back remedy. And I'm laughing, having a good time. That's my buddy Roy. He goes, "Come on, Jimmy, your turn." It's okay. Yeah, you can do me too. So fuck it. So cross my arms. Well, as Roy was going, he kept kind of going backwards in the room. There was this big overhead beam between two rooms. It was a room that got the wall open, so the beam was right there. Well, unbeknownst to both of us, every time he popped someone's back, he would inch back. Well, by the time he got to me, I was directly underneath the beam. No one knew this. I didn't know this. So I crossed my arms. Roy gets behind me, and he's got more oomph on this one because he's on a roll. The crowd's loving him.
But plus you're a bigger man. I gotta get
bigger
you
man.
up there.
So Roy's prepping for more of a launch.
Mm.
So I cross my arms. He lifts me up, just smacks my head right into that beam. I was butter in his arms.
just went limp.
Rubber. Just freaking. Oh shit! I killed him. I just remember I was aware, but I was still all noodled up. And fuck, he killed me. Roy's bringing me down to the ground. Oh shit! I killed him.
Yeah.
Kylie kitchen
counter. Yep, there it is.
Sneeze, smack your, yeah, just enough. And your famous accident in Arizona, you dented the roof of the car you were in.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, your poor head.
Yeah. So explains a lot.
Hindsight. Jesus Christ.
I should be looking at what do they be checked for CTE?
Oh
thing that
yeah,
football players have.
You
know,
do
if
an
I get to-
AB. You want to do an AB and just start taking your clothes off?
Yeah, if I start getting angry and you see mood swings,
Yeah. Thank God we
probably make it. My walnut up there probably looks a little worn out.
Well, thank God we do this from each other's homes. Jesus.
Well, I remember we used to, like, when we play and the concussion thing is a big deal.
Mhm.
We didn't know. We just had headaches.
Right.
And we'd start taking Tylenol before we played because sometimes they're so bad. We just like, oh, we're gonna have a bad one today. I already know. And you take 3-4 of them, go play, and then take them afterwards. No big deal. But little unbeknownst to us, that's not the healthiest thing.
No, you're thinning your blood right there.
Doing a little bit of that and then get a little concussed at the same time. Probably not a good plan.
Well,
I remember the one of the funniest ones I did was we were at I was driving Uber.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to pick somebody up in my truck, and it was a little cute little Hispanic lady, spoke no English.
Okay.
And I get there, and all her bags are there at the Superior or whatever mart she was at, and she's standing there with a little cart. I'm like, oh. So I get out, I get all her bags in, I help her in, almost lift her up, like, here you go, buckle her up, take care of her and get her back. And it was cool. We went to get home, and I parked in the driveway. She had to walk all the way up the driveway into the side door to take all the groceries. I'm like, man, I'm gonna help her with the groceries. I'm gonna dump her right fucking here.
Exactly. Later, toots.
So I took one bag. I walked up, and I didn't go in her house. I just put them at the back door. And she's like,
Mhm.
she's really thankful, and she would take them. So I was just bringing them to her, and she was putting them away. And I opened, because I had some in the back door where she was at, and some in the front door. When I opened the front door, I went to reach in, and the door went, one of those opens and then came back.
Yeah.
And I went to reach in and went smack. And I hit the side of my fucking head, right? And I hit it hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it hit it hard. It opened me up, like stitches opened.
Jesus.
And I'm like, and all of a sudden I just feel, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking around. I got paper towels. I think I found electrical tape. Put a piece of electrical tape across it. Right. So I'm taking the last bag up there, and she looks at me like what happened, right? I got this red paper towel is just, this probably a McDonald's paper towel or something. It's all getting all, and she's looking at me. I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, okay, thank you. And I walk back to the car going, fuck, that hurt. So she kind of comes out waddling out afterwards. It was the cutest thing I ever saw. She goes, wait, 1 minute. And I go, 1 minute. And she had her hand like this. And I'm like, what? Maybe she's giving me medicine, or maybe she's giving me a Band-Aid.
Right.
And she goes like this. I put my hands out, and she put like $1.18 in my hand from change. She must have had around the house for a tip, right?
Cute.
It's the freaking
my
cutest
God.
thing ever, right? So now I'm driving around. I'm like, what do I do?
Right.
So I drive over to CVS with this big bloody thing on my head, and it's running down the side of my face. And I'm looking through the aisles, and dude's like, you all right? Yeah. I'm good, right?
You are right. Never better.
So I got some steri strips, some butterflies, and some gauze, and some Neosporin, and I'm in the truck and put it all
Just
together and
dressing the wound.
Now I got this big thing on the side of my head. Out to the next ride. Yeah, I'm good. Just hit my head. Ooh, I'm a little dizzy, but hey, let's go. That was fun. When she came running out with that little thing.
Yeah, and that's where you go that extra step to be the nice guy, and it fucked you in the ass.
Oh man, it was a good one. So I got a lot of scars up there, but hey, chicks dig scars. But the problem is, the good thing is they leave a scar, but the next, when they heal, they'll actually pull your skin tighter. So they'll get rid of some of those, little wrinkles.
Yeah, no Botox for you.
No, see, watch, ready? Let's see. No, maybe so. When I do know, when I go like this, it does look like an elephant trunk.
Right.
Right, that thing looks just like the trunk on an elephant.
Your lovely wife, she says, explain the Arizona accident.
Oh, I was riding in the middle back seat in a 66, 65 Mustang. Guy on the right, guy was driving. Guy on the left, he was obviously in the passenger seat. I was in the middle. What's up, dudes?
Yeah.
And we're out driving around having a good time. And he decided to hit a telephone pole at like 60 miles an hour, no brakes.
Oh my God.
So he hurt his knee. The right front fender, Jimmy saw the fender.
Yeah.
The fender was all the way to the heater core, all the way. I mean, the car was over. And then I launched up from impact and actually put a big dent in the roof of the Mustang.
Jesus.
And they came to pick us up, and everyone, the one guy had a knee thing. I'm fine. Smitty, how the handles are on the Mustang where you pull them
Yeah.
high. He's the one who got that right here, and it went all the way through his hand to here, and it was just hanging off.
Oh, right. Oh,
yeah. And I said, I don't need to go to the doctor.
Because that's what you do.
Right. Until the doctor left. I mean, the ambulance left. And I guess they were watching me, and I'm like, oh.
Whammo.
Like, hey, we need to go get this guy.
Come back.
This guy needs some help, too. Yeah. And then I ran around the hospital, would leave the hospital room in emergency, and then the doctor couldn't find me because I guess I don't remember this part. I was told.
That's right. That's right.
I would leave, and then they couldn't find me, and they find me and put me in another room, and I was there a while, and they had me talk to me, and then all of a sudden they came back to check on me again, and I was gone. And unbeknownst to me, I was making collect calls to home at 18 years old. My sister answered the phone, collect call from Roy. Yeah. I'm in a hospital. I was in a car accident. Oh my God, they're looking for me. I gotta go. Click, and then
You're James Bonding all over the hospital.
We got to get your insurance information, and I'm like, don't worry, my dad owns State Farm.
That's right. Yeah, you
was
were pretty wiped.
Yeah. Next morning, wake up. Didn't know what happened. Saw a police report and went, ooh, this is bad. I was in an apartment because they wanted to hold me overnight, and I threw an absolute shit fit. So they sent me home. Said, fuck it, go home and die. Pretty much probably what they thought.
Yeah, get him out of here.
And then I called home on his phone and said, hey, I was in an accident last night. They're like, oh, you called last night. We couldn't find. They were calling all the hospitals looking for me.
Right.
So there's another head injury for Roy.
Jesus. And that's a major one.
That was a pretty good one.
Your head
went
takes
through a
out
windshield as we hit a bus one time. That was a good one.
Jesus.
Took the window out on Jimmy's car with my head.
Yeah, on the truck. Yes, you did. That's right.
So,
back of your head.
This thing right here.
Well, I think we changed your outcomes now, because on my truck you took it out with the back of your head. All these other ones have been frontal injuries. Now, how'd you like that story, Don? Is that starting to explain some more shit?
A lot of things are coming crystal clear.
A lot of things are coming in focus for her, and she's like, oh boy,
too late for an annulment. You're already into this ride.
All of a sudden, Roy's gonna be in the backyard with a trench he made, thinking he's in the Vietnam War. I'm under fire.
I like you be AB just taking your shirt off after something. I can see a softball game or something next Thursday. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I quit. I'm gonna throw my shit to the stands.
Running across the outfield, fingers up. Fuck this place.
Traded me, you bitches.
Yeah, calling your sister again.
Ooh, boy.
How old are we, Roy?
Oh God,
we're 56, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, Ariana corrected me last night. For some reason, I thought it was 57.
Well, I had to think about it for a minute because I was thinking the same thing.
I think, wow, I'm 57, 58's coming up. I'm going to be 58. She's like, what? Oh, man, I'm going to be 58 in a couple months. She's like, no, you're not. And it was simple math. But then I just went, in that 1 year made a lot of difference in my thinking. Like,
I get it.
I'm 58. Holy fuck, Jesus.
Right?
Christ,
Because 60's right there.
Shit's
knocking
over.
on 60's door.
Yeah, shit is over. I'm like, been bummed for about 3 days going, man, fuck, this shit is really whipping by. And she goes, no, you're not 57, you're 56. I'm like, whoo.
Just got a year back.
Just enough. It was like 6 months of not being 57.
You just wasted 6 months of your life that's getting shorter worrying about being 57.
Because our birthdays come, we don't really think of ages anymore. Yeah, well, I think the last one was we turned 50. It was like, woohoo, look at that. Yay. And now you're just like, whatever. It's your birthday. Have some cake.
No, I had the thought about 60 a couple times. It's getting pretty close.
Like, holy shit.
We're closer to the 60 than we were 55.
Oh, this is for sure. This is for sure.
So that is one. Oh, not bringing out a downer. Can you freaking Bob Saget? What?
Oh, yeah. It's like, God damn.
What? And they said they didn't think there was any drugs, foul play, nothing. He just
probably had a heart attack and just said, there you go.
Wow.
Out of the blue. Betty White, Bob Saget. Holy shit.
Yeah. Welcome 2022. And you know what? I think about that sometimes when people are like, oh, here it comes. Here's the problem. We're getting older. So all the people we know about are older.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
But boy, that one kind of surprised me. I saw someone say, oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm like, sorry to hear about what? What are you talking about? I was, wow. Interesting. Oh, 2 hours. There's more live updates on CNN. That's it. Nothing. Tributes. That's it. Same update there was yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. There's no update.
Sad deal. And never mind. I won't go there.
No.
I will a little bit.
Okay, a little bit.
I will say you will know, and I'm sure you knew, and if you're like me, you looked, that there was a sorry to hear the passing of Bob Saget from one of our friends.
Oh, yeah.
See?
I know you're talking about.
I told Don, I said, I'm going to look. Sure as shit. There it is.
I'm going to look. just gloms onto that shit.
Yeah. See, I went there without going there.
Yeah. Did he work with him?
Met him a few times. Was a really nice guy.
Oh, okay.
So they weren't, they weren't butt buddies or anything.
No. No, not at all.
I can't. Too soon.
Butt
buddy on Bob.
Did you also open for him? Come on. Did you guys have a lovely dinner over Vince's spaghetti? Come on.
Oh boy. Since we're on a dark side, a grim New Year's trend continued in Japan as 4 women choked to death on traditional rice cakes.
Oh no.
12 other people were hospitalized.
Mm-hmm.
The newspaper reported the women who died were in their 80s. Fire department officials said 11 of those hospitalized were also elderly and one person was under 40. Choking on mochi, the sticky, sweet traditional delicacy served to celebrate the new year, is so common. Tokyo Police Department has a website offering tips on how to help someone that has food lodged in their throat. They warn people to cut the rice cakes into smaller pieces and make them easier to chew, especially for elderly and children. But people, despite that, they're just throwing those mochis down.
Yeah.
And they're getting lodged in the throat.
They're just cannonballing them.
Yeah, and then they're choking and dying. Remember the marshmallow challenge?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They were having problems with that because the marshmallow mochi, I don't know if you ever had it. It kind of has that dryish on the outside.
It's a little rubbery too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the marshmallows did the same thing. They get in a kid's throat if they try to do that challenge, and the dryness you couldn't get liquid by, and then just choke on them.
Oh. Come on, you guys.
My ex tried to kill me with a marshmallow one day. I think really tried to kill me.
Yeah. How did that go down?
I think at Prado had marshmallows, and she had a freaking big marshmallow in her hand, the big one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I started like, ha, ha, ah, throw it, ah. And she wound up and chucked it. It went through by the teeth, by the tongue, to my throat. And all I heard was, whoop.
Oh,
and then I couldn't breathe. On the ground. On the ground, couldn't breathe. And as I looked up, all I saw was laughing and pointing.
Look at Roy being an asshole.
I'm fucking dying. It's kind of like the same look that my dad had. And my mom was choking on a freaking taco shell, and I had to Heimlich her ass.
Right.
It's just kind of like, oh, there she goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't panic.
the
Whatever
lovely
you do.
Dawn would never choke me out on a marshmallow. If that happened, she'd run over there and get the woo, try to Heimlich me. Not like, oh, there he goes. Fucker finally died.
We knew he'd go down.
That's how
Today's
you know
that day.
That's how you know you're in a toxic relationship. Just pretend you're dying and see how they act.
Put them to the test.
But don't do it a lot. Because if you really are and they want to help, they might just go, Roy's fake dying again.
Yeah, you're just crying wolf at that point.
But just once, if you really want to test that relationship, fake die once.
Mm-hmm.
See how that is. See how they help you out. And then you know, right there, how you're loved. So I suggest all of you that are in a relationship you're not sure about, give her a little fake die. See what happens.
Are we talking like once a year?
I don't even think you need that. Well, no, I think that might be too much. You need to do one early in the relationship.
Okay.
So that way they're in for the long haul. And then, maybe things get rocky around year 2 or 3 and you're like, they still in it. and then give yourself the because as you know, I know how to die. I showed you on air right here.
Yes. No. Beautifully too.
So if Dawn saw me do that, I'd say if she comes running over here, she tries to save me, still got her.
I think maybe during the show she should surprise Heimlich you.
Yeah. But if she
without you even going through the motions, just right now, if she just come tearing down the stairs right on air and just start grabbing you and start just Heimliching you from the back, I think it'd be like a drill.
Even a 911 call would work. I'm good with that. It's like at least you're calling 911. But if they're during the 911 call and they're like, wait, my friend's calling. 1 second. And they put 911 on hold. You might say, ooh, let's finish this 911 call up first.
See, I don't think I would be a guy who would call 911 immediately. I'd be jumping all over seeing what I can do, which would probably be the worst thing to do.
Yeah. No, I get it. You want to try. You got to try to help.
Yeah, you just jump right in there. You're grabbing their arm. You're twisting their back. You're making it worse.
And you're like, you know what? I've seen back in the day, I saw Emergency.
Mm-hmm.
John Gage, Roy DeSoto getting it done.
Oh, the best.
I've seen a couple Grey's Anatomies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was back when ER was cool with Anthony Edwards. I've seen all that shit. I could, I was a certified CPR guy. I got my certification. What John said? What did Don say? Then when you really are going to die, I'd say get up. Yeah, that's the problem. My watch. Oh yeah. So this is funny. So Dawn got the newest Apple Watch.
Yeah.
And when we went roller skating, she fell once.
Mm-hmm.
And her wrist started shaking when she fell.
Right.
And she's like, what the hell? And it says, it appears you have fallen. Do we call 911 now? She's like, oh shit. Watch was going to call 911.
She is now the new I've fallen and I can't get up lady.
Yeah. So you had to swipe it to say, no, don't call him. I'm good.
Well, see, that's pretty good though. It's there just in case.
It sounds like we need to get Mom an iWatch. Fall down, hit her head, and boop, hit the button.
Yeah, exactly. Especially and they would say, "Are you kidding, lady? It's a tornado going on. We can't get to you.
We can't get to you now. Just go hide under your dogs."
Yeah, grab your dogs. You'll be fine.
Right? Yeah, it was funny. She goes, "My watch was going to call 911." I'm like, "Ooh, that's scary." So what happens if you don't respond in a certain amount of time? It probably calls.
I think it would go automatic. Yeah.
So and she said, it is a cool thing though. If that were to happen, she's, you're going to get help faster especially if you're by yourself. You're going to help faster than if you wouldn't. And they have your location.
Right. Well, you being by yourself and shit happening. Yeah, that's always the concern. When I was going through my shit about 3 years ago, I'm like, man, I don't want to be by myself. I don't know what's going on here.
It's scary.
Yeah, that's when I stayed at my mom and dad's when Ariana went out of town. So, I think I'm going to go over, grab my old room for a couple days until they figure this shit out.
Well, even when I was here by myself and I had whatever that was going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, something's up. And I started sweating and my stomach hurt. And then I was getting dizzy and nauseous. And I'm like, man, I'll get better.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, here we go. Oh God, I don't know if, and then I kept going and I finally called Jimmy because I'm here by myself.
Right.
My Jimmy, what are you doing, man? Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I said, okay, I might need a ride to the doctor. I am not sure. I'm going to gut it out a little bit here, but... And Jimmy's like, all right, I'll be right over. No, that's not what that's what I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah. I'd rather you tap me on the shoulder going, we got to go now, instead of calling me and I get stuck in traffic.
So, and then one time when a Monday morning show like today, where Don and I, whatever reason.
Oh, right. You didn't wake up.
We didn't wake up. I mean, we obviously woke up, but we both slept right through. Show starts at 7. We're both snoring, man.
Yeah.
I don't think we got up till like 7:15, 7:20.
Yeah. It was almost 7:30. Yeah.
And I finally woke up. I'm like, oh shit. And I hit Jimmy. Jimmy and Ari were on their way.
Yep.
They're like, Roy's not answering. Don's not answering. This shit, something's amiss over there.
I got the code. I'm coming through the door.
And we're like, no, we're good. I just slept. I don't know what happened. Kind of happened a little bit this morning. I'm usually up by 5:30 or 6. I didn't get up till 6:30.
Right.
I got to go as soon as this is done. Go wash my stinky butt and get ready for the day.
Stinky butt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not stinky, but through a day.
Yeah.
Something got to happen there.
Yeah. Me and Ariana we're out of here. We're gone.
And we told Sean that yesterday. Dawn brought that up yesterday. He says there's a lot of people that you would be there for, but she even told him, says, I love the friendship that Roy has with Jimmy. And he said, Sean, she brought up Sean.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of those out there to where it didn't matter what it was. If any one of those phone calls came through and it was 2:00 in the morning, you're like, dude, I got to go. What's up?
Yeah.
And you have other people go, man, 2:30 later.
Well, Sean, we do anything for Sean, but fuck, he lives in Moreno Valley. God damn.
Yeah, I know. I wish he'd get a little closer.
Well, yeah, we do it, but Jesus, got to gas the truck up, grab something to eat. I mean, it's a long trip.
Gotta grab something to eat. My favorite was the time I went to see in the hospital that one time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm texting Robin because Robin had just gone home. And I'm like, where is he? Couldn't find him. And finally, I got his room. I found it.
Right.
I walked in and he's sleeping. I ain't going to wake this dude up.
Right.
You know, he's having a bad time. He's sleeping. They probably up poking him in the middle of the night all night, you know, checking shit.
Right.
So I walked downstairs and I called Robin. I said, hey, I did go see him, let him know I was here, but he was sleeping. Robin's like, go wake his ass up.
Okay, honey.
All right. So I go up there. I felt like, hey.
Psst. Kiss him on the ear.
Sean.
Yeah.
Hey.
Little rub on the thigh.
Whoa. Well, I think Robin called him as well. Just saying,
yeah.
Hey, wake up, fucker.
Give him a little rub on the thigh.
Hung out with him, and that's when he told me the backup story that I will never forget.
Yeah, I went up the next day, hung out with him. He's like, what are you doing here? Yeah, you're in the hospital. I figured come by and see what I can mooch off you.
Yeah. I know you got that bug in the back. Can you write me in that band? Can you put that in the will?
Anything to get off your hands if this thing turns bad. I mean, I did drive all the way here.
He looked good yesterday.
He looked good. Every time he's on the show, he looks good.
Looked really good. Well, hey, when you get that kind of man sitting on your couch,
please,
working on your electronics, better not working on your wife's electronics.
Oof.
You got to question your manhood.
Can I work on your wife's electronics as long as I can watch? Do I have to leave the room? No, knock yourself out. Wow. Babe, whatever happens, enjoy it.
Well, I mean, we tried to pay him. He didn't take it. So I don't know what happened when they went upstairs to look at the other computer.
Maybe payment was secured.
I don't know. Son is a strapping, good-looking man.
He is a handsome devil. Don, Jimmy. Please don't act surprised. It's us.
Yeah, don't act surprised. We're going to talk shit.
All right, you guys, look at that. 8:53. It's been Roy and Jimmy in the morning. We are back tomorrow with the aforementioned Sean Williams, a little celebrity birthday game, some catching up, some tornado warnings, all the good stuff. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't believe you guys are all living through this.
Oh, boy. Strap it in, babies. Buckle up. We're back
tomorrow. Buckle up, man. It's getting ugly.
We're back tomorrow.
All right, man.
Get out of here.
See y'all. Have a good day. Love y'all.
Peace.
Hit him, baby.
To forget you, girl, but it's just so hard to do. Every time